Hi, welcome to That Wise Old Dude and Conversations with Rob. And today's topic is taking ownership of stuff that happens to you. And you can do this by putting a little shift, just a small shift in how you phrase something. Your words have a lot of power, right? And a lot of meaning. And this little shift in your phraseology helps you take ownership of what's happening to you. And I want to give you, let me explain through a little example, if you like. You know, when something happens to you, right, and you start thinking, or you start saying what's happened to you to other people, and you start emphasizing it, and you start, sharing it, and you start sharing all the negative aspects of what's happened to you, providing it's something that's negative. We're talking in that context, right? So I've worded that specifically like that for a reason, and I'll show you that reason in a moment. So let me give you another example as well. Let's say the boss comes in and he says something critical to you, or he, criticizes your work, or doesn't say good morning, gives you a dirty look, whatever it is. And then later on, you're expressing what happened to you to one of your colleagues, and you'll say it's something like this: "Hey John, you know what happened to me today? The boss came in and he gave me one of those, really funny looks and didn't say good morning to me." And when that happens, right, it sends you into like a deep depression, and it makes you start thinking that I've done something wrong to him, or I've upset him, or he's not happy with my work. It always makes you feel like that, doesn't it? Now you see how that is. I'm using the word you, right? I'm pushing it onto you. The word you pushes the problem away. Okay, it pushes the problem away, and it pushes it onto the other person that you're talking to. So if somebody says that to me, like when I used to be coaching people, and somebody would use that phraseology with me, you know what, Rob? When you get really tired and demotivated and you just don't want to get up in the morning, and I used to halt them. And they say, whoa, 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 I don't feel like that. You mean you feel like that? I don't feel like that. Stop saying I feel like that. So if you rephrase what's happening there, if you rephrase it and use the word I instead of you, it brings on a new meaning. You take ownership of it, and then that forces you to do something about it. So if I go back to the boss's example, right, and let's say that the boss comes in and he gives me a dirty look and doesn't say good morning or whatever, then I can change the phraseology of it. So I would say, hey, do you know what, John? When the boss comes in and doesn't say good morning to me and sort of throws me a dirty look, right, it makes me feel like he doesn't like my work, or like I've done something wrong. Do you see what I mean? That little switch in your phraseology from the you, using the word you, you're pushing it away from you. You're pushing it onto the other person. So you're not taking ownership for it. But when you just use the word I, then it starts making you think. It will make you think, wow, I shouldn't be thinking like that. I shouldn't be thinking that he hates me or doesn't like my work. Maybe he just had an argument with his partner or something on the way in. Maybe he was stuck in traffic. Maybe somebody cut in front of him in the car. A number of things could be going on through his mind. Maybe he's worried about the balance sheets, profit and losses. Nothing to do with you. But that little shift in your phraseology, just that small, tiny shift in your phraseology, makes you then think differently about what's actually going on. So the next time you're feeling like that, just change your phraseology, and instead of using the word you and your, use I and me. And just see the difference in your thinking with it. And sometimes when you do that, And sometimes when I do that, it makes me feel like, wow, these thoughts are just nonsense. That's not really what's going on here. Or I can just change that. So I hope that makes sense to you. Maybe you can always click rewind and just watch it again, what I'm saying to you about the phraseology, right? But it really, really does help you. So that's it for this video. Change the you and your to I and me, and then see the difference. It's a very, very small shift. It's something very, very small that you can do, but the effects of that, the power that you get from that, and the change that you can make and the perspectives that you can change are really, really strong and powerful. So that's it for this video. Short one today, but I hope you like that. If you do, then please subscribe to the channel. For more information about me, watch a couple more videos if you want to, or alternatively go to thatwiseolddude.com. This is Rob saying thanks for watching, and as always, keep striving for your passion and do something with it. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.